to shape a civilization. Man vs. wild, the industrial. Turkey in a perfect little pile in your Lunchable. Highly combustible. Clouds that narrow a windpipe. Soldiers fighting tuxedos lined with heroin pinstripes. The American midnight. Rocket power Reggie in dime bags. Squids washed upon the riverbanks for chemical finance. Intersectional bypass. Black top paint in a dotted line. Directs whiplashing cars filled with slaves to the dollar sign. We placed a Trojan horse inside the basement of Columbine. Watched a murderer crawl out and framed hatred for homicide. But hatred is authorized. It's a volatile weapon, always changing its structure. Endless model selection. There's hostile aggression, bitterness, shame and regret, isolation, neglect, or double barrel aimed at your neck. Racism, tension, pin-up rage is repressed. And we wonder why the Middle East invaded the West. Major, lieutenant, sergeant, captain, or king. Puppets captured in a web. The black tarantula's string. The Sopranos will sing an ode to mafia ties. Notes bloodthirsty enough to cause the Gaddafi to rise. While our audience cries, it's time for curtains to fall. 9/11 was the first and last emergency call. Begging God to grant serenity and mercy to all. Alas, Berlin is not the only great impervious wall. Our purpose is scrawled in constellational patterns, so fortune-telling is the only occupation that matters. That tug-of-war that comes with conversational chatter is what keeps the better part of populations in taverns. Conversation, disaster, mirrored shadows on a carpeted floor. War is art, art is beauty, beauty started the war. Death departed the morgue in search of heavenly bliss, becoming a live-strong band around destiny's wrist. Marine corpse camouflage behind intestinal rips, signed their souls to the devil and he let them enlist. While physicists are on a mission for dimensional shifts, we fight to capture back those precious seconds we missed. The future's bright, the past is glorified, the present's a bitch. In this war, the draft's a process we could never resist. Take a second to listen, this ain't an anthem for peace. Broken eggs can make an omelet, death can fashion a feast. Food for thought, war is more than troops attacking in fleets, 'cause there's a battle beneath the North Face logo stamped to your fleece. We've mobilized an army of compassionate beasts, expressing hatred for their enemies with passive beliefs. The chasm is deep, our cycle seems deliciously wretched. Some ethics and survival hold a different perspective. We make war that we may live in peace. Aristotle.